guys sub off just to make sure that the teacher knows that I have the appropriate amount of people here. I'm going to take a quick glimpse of each other's faces so the teacher knows that I have audience. Start counting off for me, please.
1, 2, 3,
4,
5, 6.
All right. Now that I have 6 people here to actually get a decent grade, let's go ahead and knock this sucker out. Have you ever woke up one misty summer evening and thought to yourself, I need to know how to connect speakers to a receiver? Because I know I have. Hi, my name's Kevin McKee, and I'm here to teach you how to do exactly that. That's right, I'm going to teach you how, in a simple, easy manner, just like Billy Mays. So, let's get started. First thing you have to realize, do I have everything here? Well, let's think. I have my receiver, got my handy speakers, Bowers & Wilkins. If you don't know what it is, Google it, it's amazing. I have my speaker wire splicing tool. Yes, it is working. My spool of speaker wire, 20 feet approximately. And I have a working measuring tape. Cool. All these things I got from Best Buy, and everything together is about $500. So, just in case you guys wanted a ballpark figure. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and move everything out of the way that we're not going to use right away. And let's make sure that the receiver and the speakers are ready and accessible to go ahead and plug everything in. Let's turn this sucker around real quick. Let's go ahead and turn these speakers around. Now that we see everything, if you look at the piece of paper I've handed out to everybody, on the top you'll see your receiver. On the little red and white binding post, you'll notice it says front left speaker, front right speaker. If you do not know what a binding post is, the bottom picture is a binding post. There's this guy right here, binding post. All right, so let's get started. So now that we know what things are currently, let's go ahead and get our speaker wire started. What we're going to need to do real quick is measure how much length we're going to need between the receiver and the speakers. Measuring tape. From the binding post to the speaker's binding post. About 2 feet. Let's go to the other side. About 2 feet once again. Now we know the length. Let's go ahead and get our splicing tool real quick. Handy dandy. What you're going to do is you're going to cut 2 feet worth of speaker wire using the speaker wire splicing tool. Make sure you do it twice, obviously from the front left speaker and the front right speaker. Now that you guys have the length, we need to go ahead and make sure that we get the copper wire which is inside of the speaker wire. And the way we do that is by using exactly this guy right here, splicing tool. So, I already know the steps. Before we started recording, so I can save you guys some time, what you pretty much do is you take the speaker wire splicing tool, you take off about a 1/2 inch of each tip of the speaker wire. When you do that, you're going to see copper wire in the inside. That's exactly what we're aiming for. Once you do that to both of your speaker wires, now we're ready to go ahead and start wiring. Before we do that, we need to determine what's what. So, once again, on the actual visual aid that you have in front of you, like I said before, the speaker binding post, red is positive, black is negative. And what do you know? My speaker wire, red is positive, black is negative. Let's go ahead and start connecting this. Let's go ahead and let's choose to do the left speaker first. So, here we go. Left speaker binding post. Going to go ahead and unscrew that guy. Match red to red and black to black for the front left speaker. Going to go ahead and just screw that guy in real quick. This might take a little time. And if you guys have any other further, deeper, I want to say, you want to dig deeper into it, eHow and howstuffworks.com is a really good website. And you guys know a gentleman named Corey Hamill, who's also in this industry. He knows a lot about plugging up speakers. He'd be a really good person to ask as well. But those are where I got a lot of my information from as well. So, now that we have the left speaker done, front left speaker, front left speaker. Let's go ahead and do the front right speaker. So, here we go. Red, red, black, black. There we go. Positive, 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 positive. All right. We got that sucker plugged in. See, now when you guys have friends come over, and they think, oh, look at me. I know how to build a computer. Like, yeah, look at me. I know how to connect speakers to a receiver. Yeah, you got them. Don't worry. Don't do anything. All right, we got that sucker on there. Front right speaker, match them up again. success and jam it out to some Elton John. If you like Elton John, if you don't, it's okay. All right. Look at that. You now just hooked up a receiver to your front left and front right speaker, and you're ready for some music. So you guys are set. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate it. And with that being said, you guys have any questions I can answer for you? Yes, sir. You with the blue shirt.
Does it matter what type of wire do you use to connect speakers?
Absolutely.
Speaker
So
wire?
speaker wire is a really important factor. So what people don't realize about speaker wire, there's different gauges that you can buy for speaker wire. The gauge represents the thickness. The higher the gauge, the thinner the wire. The lower the gauge, the thicker the wire. You generally speaking want a thicker wire because that's going to give you the best sound quality possible from your speakers. What I'm using right here is a 16 gauge wire. This is standard. You find it at Best Buy, Lowe's, all your local home theater stores. You find that stuff. So, but good question. Any other questions you want to ask me? Yes, sir.
Do speakers make a difference?
Absolutely. Speakers make a big difference. So the speakers I have selected here, like I said, Bowers & Wilkins speakers. They are a very detailed, clean speaker. And when you plug them up to some good speaker wire, you're set. And in case you didn't know, you actually plug this up the same way any speaker you go with, so you'd be okay. Are there any other questions that some people could ask? Oh, yeah, yes, sir. You got
I see the speaker wire connections that you plugged it into. What are these other connections I see back there?
these guys right here from the picture?
Everything, really. I just see a couple other things over there.
Gotcha. So, referring back to the handouts I passed out, if you see some other speakers centers that say center, surround, things like that, that's for surround sound. So if you guys have more than two speakers, you go to the movie theaters, you have surround sound. You would actually go ahead and plug your surround sound speakers appropriately inside them. So if I had a center channel, you go in the center channel. Surround, go to surround. And you use the same method I just showed you for each of those speakers.
Same method?
Same method.
Okay.
So you guys would be set. Any questions? No? Awesome. Thank you guys very, very much. Hopefully this is helpful. And if not, I'm sorry for wasting your time. Other than that, take care.